back. Hi everyone, let's get started. So we're looking at easy pickings. So the first row, there's just one number missing. And that's our 3. No. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So first, I'm just going to look at this first row right here. There's just one number missing. And that's our 4. And we're going to look at the top left square here. Again, it's just one number missing, and that looks like our 9. Okay. And I'm just going to go down and see if there's another row or column with just one number missing, and we have one right here. And that looks like that's our 3. Because of that, we know there's a square on the top right. Can I have a 3 there or there because there's one in the same row? The only remaining spot where we could have a 3 is this one, and that's where I'll go. And because of that, the second row has just one number missing, and that's going to be our 1. And because of that, if we were to take a look at this middle square, we can have a 1 there because we just put 1 in the same column. And the only remaining spot for a 1 is this square right here. So 1 goes there. And because of that, if you look at the same row in this square to the left, in the middle, we can have a 1 here, here, or here. And the only spot is this one. And that's for 1. And if we were to take a look at this bottom square on the right, we can have a 1 here or there because there's one in the column just above it. Can I have 1 here because there's one above the column? Can I have our 1 here because there's one to the left in the same row? So 1 is going to go here. And that's all of our 1s. Okay. We have an easy picking here, the middle square. There's just one number missing, and that's going to be our 8. Okay, and just now that all the 8s are highlighted, I quickly see that the square on the far right, the square on the top right, has an 8 missing, right? There's an 8 missing here. It cannot be here because there's one right below in the same column. And the only free spot available for an 8 is this one, so it goes there. And if we were to look at the square to the bottom left, we cannot have an 8 here because there's one in the column above. Cannot have 1 here or here because there's one in the same column just above it. So our 8 goes here. And that's all of our 8s. Okay. By looking at the right side, we notice that there's only 2 more 7s left. So if you were to tap a 7 anywhere in our puzzle, it will highlight all of them for us. And this helps us gauge where all the 7s are, and we can quickly see that in the bottom left square we cannot have a 7 here because there's one in the same column. Cannot have one here because there's one to the right in the same row. So our 7 goes here. And this is the square. Okay, and then now the middle square at the top has the 7 missing. It cannot be there because there's one in that column. And the only remaining square that can have one is this, so our 7 goes there. With that being said, this square now only has one number missing, that's here, and that's going to be our 4. This square to the top right has a number missing, and that's going to be our 6. This column right here has a number missing, and that's going to be our 4. And we see there's only one more 4 left, and that's going to be in this square. Cannot be here or here because there's one in the same row to the left. So our last 4 is going to be here. Okay. And then now we have the second column. Now we have the second column here with just one number missing. And that looks like it's going to be our 2. We have this one column missing with just one number, and that's going to be our 3. And we can see that on the right side there's only one 3 left, and that 3 is going to be in the square. It cannot be here because we just put a 3 in the same row. It cannot be here because there's one in the same column just above it, so our 3 is going to be here. And by looking at the right side, we only have one more 6 left. And if we were to tap on the 6's in our square, it highlights all of them. And we can quickly see that it's going to be in here. It cannot be here because there's one above it in the same column. It cannot be here because there's one to the left in the same row. So our 6 is going to be here. And that's all of our 6's. Okay. And our last row, there's a number missing. And that looks like it's going to be our 2. And we can see that the autocomplete is up, but we're just going to relax our brains. Let's see what numbers we can solve. We have one number missing in this square in the middle, on the bottom. And that's going to be our 5. Because of that, we know 5 cannot be here for this square, so it has to be here. And because of that, we know the 5 cannot be here because it's the same column. So our 5 is going to go here. And that's all of our 5's. The square right here in the middle left is one number missing, and that's going to be our 9. This column, this square here in the bottom left has one number missing, and that's going to be our 2. And because of that, we're going to have a 2 here, so our 2 for this square is going to be here. And because of that, this number is going to be our 9. And because of that, this square is going to be our 2. And this one is going to be our 9.
O 69, N 33, B 12, G 55. Bingo!